Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be doing a part 2 of Ayub's interview breakdown. Ayub seems to make some big mistakes in this one.
Proper drilling my head, you know what I'm saying? Weren't a bit of me, bro.
It wasn't deep house, funky house. It was hardcore.
Yo, bye. Literally that bad, you know what I'm saying? Like they play in the beach clubs in Dubai and I was like, "Mum, that weren't really me." So I was like, all right then, cool. I'm gonna swerve this. So the next day, we all now linked up on the strip. And like, when we didn't even link up, we just randomly saw each other. Do you know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, what you saying? You good? Took a couple of snaps and that. We took a couple of snaps and that. And most of these videos and that, luckily, around that time, I was just taking videos, snaps, and I sent all of them to the police and they're like in chronological order.
So Ayub says that he wasn't feeling the music at NRG, so he didn't go back there after the first night, which is debatable. But he then mentions about taking snaps the next day when him and Rocky linked up with Jay and his friends on the strip. Then he changes it to randomly saw each other. So why haven't we seen any of these pictures either? All we got from Ayub is the two videos, one of Jay when he was seen drinking Hennessy, and the one of Rocky sleeping in the car while allegedly Jay and Ayub were laughing at him. Surely if he was taking pictures and videos with Jay's group on the second day, he would have a lot more than just two videos to show us. Could there be a reason why he doesn't want to show us these videos? Maybe we could point something out that the Spanish police couldn't.
Do you know what I'm saying? So when these lot mention dates and thingy and that, I'm like, bro, like, there's snaps for bits and pieces I was doing on that day. You know what I'm saying? That corroborate with what I'm saying. So after that, this is the third night. I'm just kind of zooming past all of this, just getting to the bits that make sense. You know what I'm saying? So I'm there now, England's playing. Me, Jay, my pal that I know Jay through, my boy that come with me from my area, Rocky I'm on about, and Lucy was there.
And quickly, the pal that you don't have to say name.
Rocky, I'm saying, innit?
Yeah, but Jay's pal that you know, how did you know him for long?
Yeah, like we've known each other for a while. Like I'm saying, he goes up and down there every year. I'm saying his family and friends are there. Like it's normal. Like it's like loads of people from the UK go to that island. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a small island.
Yeah, and it's all love. You know what I'm saying? And you go to places where you can get English sort of food, or you go places where you can get a curry and that.
Ayub then moves on to the third night and talks about watching the England game. Ayub says that he was with Rocky, Jay, Brandon, and Lucy. So did they just randomly bump into each other again? Or did they plan to link up? Funny how he says that they randomly saw each other. But the next day, they are all together again. Cullen then asks about Brandon, and Ayub still doesn't want to mention his name. But Cullen asks how long he has known Brandon for. Ayub says that he has known Brandon for a while, and says they met because Brandon goes to Tenerife every year, and they just got chatting. But I feel like he isn't actually telling us the truth about how he met Brandon. I feel like Brandon is the one person that no one wants to speak about, and that's because he definitely knows something that we don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, go on.
So you've been in English for long, you might as well call it English food as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's so people just see each other in them sort of places and get
Is
chatting
near the
and that.
NRG festival.
Yeah. It's there. So it was all on one road, like, you know what I'm saying? And then Jay would come out, chill with me, these girls, my mate, and like, it was like a group at a minute. Like some of them were cousins from Nottingham. It was just a chilled vibe and that. And then the matey Jay's pal came, like the one he flew out with, the young lad, and he was saying, "Oh, these lot," like he kind of wanted to go home. You can tell, you know what I'm saying?
Is that Brad?
Yeah. And then in the end, we all
So Ayub talks about Jay coming out from NRG and chilling with him, and then Brad came along, and apparently Ayub could tell that Brad wanted to go home. But in reality, I think that Brad didn't want to be with them, and I think Ayub was about to say something along those lines but stopped himself. One thing I can't understand is why Ayub doesn't want to mention Brad's name along with others. It really doesn't make a difference if you mention people's names. It just leaves us a little bit confused, and then we have to try and work out who he's talking about. But does this line up with what Haley said about Brad getting a weird feeling? And why would Brad not want to be around them? Surely something dodgy was going on for him to feel like that.
Because you got to remember, everyone's doing their own thing, and then we was randomly linking up again because we've got a mutual friend. You know what I'm saying? And if I didn't know that guy, I'd never know these. You know what I'm saying? Because there is no reason for me to be linked with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, there actually ain't, like you said at the start. But when you do hear a story out, you actually think, okay, that makes sense. That's how they know each other. So now I remember, now my power and Lucy's now it's like the end now. They've left all NRG. The strip's coming to a close. Everyone's going to the place where everyone goes, like that last place that's open on the strip. You know what I'm saying? And then I kind of went there because there was someone that, like a friend of mine that I had over there, that she worked over there, and she's chilling with me the day before.
The next thing I want to point out is that Ayub says the strip is coming to a close, and everyone went to the last place that was open, which I'm guessing is Tramps, because that's where they all met up for the final time. But if you remember that Harrison guy who was at NRG and was also friends with Brad, Brandon, and Jay, he said that Jay left well before him. So how could NRG be coming to an end if Jay left well before Harrison did? This makes me think that something happened with Ayub and Jay's friends before NRG actually finished, and that is what Ayub is missing out from his story.
But I remember I was out the night before, so I'm not really trying to be out there. Like. So during that time, Lucy and my pal walked off to go. Like, I don't know if they went home or whatever. They were looking like, forgot something on the strip. I don't know.
Now this bit is very important and also makes Brandon's role in this a lot more suspicious. So Ayub says that Lucy and Brandon left together and he doesn't know where they went. But in Lucy's GoFundMe post, she says that she left alone, and alone means with no one else. So it was clear that she must have been trying to leave Brandon's name out. But why? And if we believe Ayub about this bit of the story, and that Brandon and Lucy left together, then this proves that Lucy didn't leave on her own, and she just didn't want to mention Brandon. Also, another thing that I was thinking is that Ayub said that he didn't know where they went. They could have gone anywhere. It seems like Lucy and Brandon were attached to each other throughout their time in Tenerife, as you notice Ayub saying that Brandon and Lucy were together nearly every time that he mentions them. So did they have a little business plan that they were carrying out while they were there? It does make you think.
Then the little lad, Jay's pal, he was saying, I'm going home now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's kind of left now. Obviously, Jay was there because he refused to go home. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he thought that we was going to be out till the morning or whatever, but I did kind of make it clear, look, bro, he was like, bro, like, mate, he'd left. He's gone back to the apartment. I ain't got the key or anything. Is it cool if I chill with you lot? And I went, look, bro, I'm just waiting for someone here, like, that's working here. Like, once she's rolling, like, I'm chilling, bro. Like, I'll give you the sofa and that downstairs. Mind you, I am a bit of a drive away. And he's like, no, it's cool, sound, bro. No problem. So I was like, cool. So we walked gone.
So Lucy and Brandon have already gone at this point, right? And now Brad has left. But Ayub says that Jay refused to go home. Why would he refuse to go home? I just don't get it. Why did Jay have to stay out? Did he have something that he needed to do? Also, Ayub says that Jay might have thought that they were going to be out until the morning, but it was already the morning, so that doesn't add up at all. Ayub says that he made it clear to Jay that they weren't going to carry on partying, and that's where the excuse of Jay not having the key came into play. This literally doesn't matter. If Jay didn't have his key, all he had to do was get in contact with Brad, and then he's fine. And, according to Rachel, Brad did get in contact with Jay, so explain that to me. Why did Jay need to go with Ayub and Rocky back to the Airbnb just to stay on a sofa when he had a bed back at his hotel, which was also closer? This bit is what makes it hard to think nothing suspicious happened. Something happened that night/early morning, and that's what we need to find out. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will update you as we find out more.